How much would this space cost you in the Baton Rouge real estate market? Find out on today's home tour. My name is Logan Cox. I'm a Baton Rouge Realtor. I've been one for over 4 years. I've sold almost $20 million in real estate. I cannot wait to give you this home tour. Let's check it out. Today I'm giving you a property tour here in Parkway Lakes. This is a brand new subdivision by Level Homes. Just giving you a little view here. So we don't have a lot of homes built in the subdivision. They just started. And so you can see they got plenty of new spaces coming up. This is a great house though. I can't believe the value on it. This is 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. You are not going to believe the price. Stay around halfway through the video. I'm going to tell you how much this home is and you're not going to believe it. So this is brand new construction, never been lived in. We got a brick exterior. We have cypress beam here. Looks like we got some hardy plank. Look at that, that is really nice. And then let's look at the professional landscaping. If you were thinking about moving to Baton Rouge, you're gonna wanna look at some of the new construction options we have. It is a great deal. They're offering great incentives. You can get brand new home, typically at almost a better value than get a resale home. Definitely worth considering. 2-car garage. Look at that, you see that? They actually put that there so the beam doesn't touch the ground. All right, let's go inside. Had to jet inside because there's some heavy machinery going around. I don't want it to mess up my flow. Okay, so here is the foyer. Walk in, a little light chandelier. So as I said, this house is 5 bedrooms. Okay, for those of you who just keep having kids or have too much family come over, you need 5 bedrooms. This price point is amazing. So this is the first bedroom. So you're gonna have 2 sets of 2 in the primary. So this is your first set of 2. Window, we got double door closets. Decent closet space. All right, now let's look at the bathroom. So this is the bathroom shared by the front 2 bedrooms. So we have nice oversized tile for the floor. And kind of this dark bluish, grayish cabinetry. Nice countertop undermount sink. We do have custom frame, silver fixtures. Let me show the light fixture up here. Again, this is a really nice, just like even guest bathroom. I can't wait to show you the master bathroom though. The value is amazing. Like what you're getting at this price point with 5 bedrooms, this square footage, brand new, is hard to believe. All right, so this is your second bedroom at the front of the house. Here's your closet for this bedroom. Okay, so those are the front 2. We're gonna go back to the main hallway. And this steps out. So if you go straight, you're gonna have the kitchen and the living room. To your left, you're actually gonna have the washer dryer room as well as the entrance from the garage. So while I'm here, let me show you this. Okay, so we have folding space, washer dryer hookups, nothing crazy. Same tile as you have in the bathroom. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Would you add shelving in here? Would you add another folding table? Tell me what you think in the comments below. All right, let's check out the garage. Open the door, that would help. All right, here's the garage. Easily fit 2 cars in here. If you have an oversized truck, you may have a little trouble squeezing it in here, but 2 normal sized vehicles, this would be great. Of course, if you need 5 bedrooms, you probably have a decent sized vehicle. What is also nice about these, and the attic, open attic reminded me of it, is these new homes are very energy efficient. So your energy bill is gonna be significantly lower than on a 30, 40-year-old home that maybe hasn't been updated. Your lack of insulation in the attic is gonna make a difference. These homes, it's surprising how energy efficient they are. Okay, so now we are in the kitchen. Let me show you this. So we do have 4 burners plus a griddle, so 5-burner gas stove. You are getting a gas stove. This is a Frigidaire. So you are not getting just some glass top electric. And you also have this nice subway tile backsplash, undermount lighting. We got silver fixtures on kind of that dark blue-gray cabinetry, same as in the bathroom. Microwave vent. And then let me show you the dishwasher. People get mad when I don't show the dishwasher. Also Frigidaire, of course. All right, so everything's brand new. So you got warranties with everything. Level Homes is a great local builder. Right? They do a lot of these subdivisions. They're local. They're meant for the Louisiana weather, right? Not all builders are. You want to find one that's actually local and familiar with our weather because it does have some nuance, so to say. Okay, so here's our other side of the kitchen. This would be, for me, either a little bar or coffee bar. There's your fridge. And then the pantry, of course. Everyone wants to see the pantry. So we got a good bit of storage in here. Again, if you got 5 bedrooms, you probably have a lot of people in here. So I don't know how much stuff you buy. Did mention the undermount sink. You do have this almost like paneling style here, which is nice. It gives a little accent. It's not just your typical island. And then there's the overhang. I always like to show that. A lot of people prefer to have breakfast at the island. And then last thing in the kitchen, let me show you light fixtures and this really nice beam here. That wood accent beam, your eye is immediately drawn to it when you walk in. It's one of the first things I notice. And then you have 2 pendant lights and plenty of can lights. So shifting to the living room, look, before I start giving you a tour, tell me what you thought about the kitchen in the comments below. All right, so moving to the living room, we have 3 massive windows, plenty of natural light coming in. That's your door to your back patio. So that is the primary suite, fireplace, and then those are the 2 bedrooms. We're gonna check all those out. And look, if you are enjoying the tour, if you're thinking about moving to Baton Rouge, please reach out to me. My number is in the description. It's in the comments. Please call me, text me. I would love to give you my guide of the best neighborhoods in Baton Rouge and help you find a home if you're thinking about making a move to Baton Rouge. Okay, so let's check out the outside area real quick. Not too much because it's hot. It is almost always hot here in Louisiana. You got to get used to it. All right, so we have a little bit smaller outdoor area, but we do have it already wired for an outdoor TV if you wanted to set that up. You do have some can lights out here. We have floodlights. This is a really nice space. Whole yard's been sodded. And this property, you actually have a little bit of waterfront, which is really nice. And you're kind of toward the front of the subdivision. All right, so let's walk back in. All right, so I'm going to show you the other 2 bedrooms and then the master. So don't go anywhere. The master bathroom you're going to want to see, especially at this price point. It's hard to believe that's what you get. Okay, so fireplace. Before we leave the living room, you got this nice backsplash here, custom wood mantle, and this is a gas burning fireplace. All right, so no splitting wood. I split a lot of wood as a kid. I never want to do it again. Same thing with cutting grass. And look, they've already got you an HDMI cable. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so other 2 bedrooms. They do have carpet in them. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you like carpet? Do you not like carpet? Would you change it out? Makes it a little bit quieter. Also not as cold in the winter. Window, closets. Just gonna open this real quick for you, let you see it. All right, and then let's go check out the other room. A lot of the same in the bathroom. All right, so while we're checking these out, let me tell you about the location here. So this is right off of Burbank. All right, so you're probably only about 15 minutes from LSU. Obviously with traffic, you may want to give yourself a little bit more time, but you're closer to the southeast side of Baton Rouge, right? So if you're working somewhere around Essen, Bluebonnet, kind of further down Perkins, this would be a great spot for you. It would cut that commute time down. Showing you the tub shower combo with the plumbing fixture. Oh, got a nice kind of rainfall style shower head. And then the other bedroom. So if you made it this far, the price of this home is currently priced at $370,000. It is hard to believe that's what you're getting, but the cost of living in Baton Rouge is so great, right? Like your dollar goes so much further. I tell people it's almost like a foreign exchange rate. Like this home almost anywhere else would be minimum $425, $450. You're getting it here for $370. And because it's a new construction, the builders are typically offering some kind of incentive, whether it's appliances, closing costs, maybe a little discounted mortgage rate and get a little interest rate relief. All right, so now we're in the primary. We got 4 can lights, we got a ceiling fan, 2 windows. What's nice is that you're, again, on the waterfront here, you're not gonna have a house built right behind you. All right, let me show you that. So this is gonna be the backyard of your neighbor, and then there's the water, and then the other backyard. So you're not gonna open your back door and see another person's back door. Okay, so the master bathroom, this is amazing. The fact that you get this for under $400,000 with 5 bedrooms is hard to believe. Okay, so we have glass doors, tiled shower, waterfall head, super nice. We got a soaker tub, of course. For those people who love to take baths, I find that most couples, one person always likes to take a bath, the other person hates it. I don't know how that works out, but it does. Right, got that same kind of dark blue on the cabinets. Looks really nice. I love that they put a little pop of color in it, and it's not all just washed the same. But again, I really like Level Homes. I'm a big fan of them. Great local builder. Undermount sink. Nice countertop. Nice custom frame mirror with light fixture. It's a massive mirror. And then here is the closet. All right, so we have 2 hanging racks. Shelves for all of your folded clothes. Like those you want to put in your closet, or shoes. I only have about 3.5 pair of shoes. And last but not least, toilet room. That way you do not blow up the entire bathroom. You contain to just that room. Awesome, so that's the tour. Look, if you are interested in moving to Baton Rouge, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I know it can be a little weird texting, calling someone you don't know, but I am here to help. I want to teach you all about the neighborhoods, the lifestyle, the cost of living here in Baton Rouge. Please reach out to me. I would love to help. My number's in the description and the comments below.